Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Shota Imanaga.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Tatis waits. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Luis Ariz stands in. Snap throw to first. Tatis dives back in. Ariz, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Kicks and deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. Horner tosses to first. 1 out in the top of the first. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, the sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
The lefty, the 1-0. Just off the outside edge. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
2 on, 1 out. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Jackson Merrill. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Here comes Tatis around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. That one missed.
Inside.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Machado on second. Merrill over at first with 1 away.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at Wrigley Field, today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Foul ball there. In the air, left field. Laureano trying to get there. 1 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. And it's fouled away. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a Gold Glover.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. There's a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. That misses, and it's 1-1. And that is out of play. Two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch misses. 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. They trail here 1-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Shota back to work. Just missed.
1-0.
On the outside corner for a strike. And the count 1-1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Laureano comes up to hit. Outside with a breaking ball. One out, base is empty. Aye. Gonna count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Full extension. Makes the catch.
Oh, this is an all-in effort right here. Going back on it. Knows that the outfielder's not going to get there. Lays out and makes a tremendous catch. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Padres go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field. And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
And that one hammered way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's Nico Horner. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run.
Oh.
Nicely done for the out.
Batting six, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Oh, he
That's
doesn't
ball
get the
2.
call. Now 2-0. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tatis makes the catch. Inning over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. That's outside. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that's fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that skips in the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive. Line drive. Snags it, and there's one down. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A laser to left, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
Tatis is a superstar in baseball, and that swing of his is a big reason why. He's electric with the bat in his hands. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty, 1 away. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Just off the inside edge. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That's in there. That's strike 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. Short hop liner handled it short. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado. Walked his first time. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Off the plate, ball one.
And Manny gets a piece. Struck him out swinging. Tosses to first. Machado out of the play. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. Bottom of the inning. This is Willie Castro.
The right fielder, Willie Castro.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Curve in the
1
dirt.
ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, the shortstop,
Dansby Swanson stands in. First offering and it just misses. Inside, just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Darvish delivers. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's ball four. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Darvish checks on the runner. Swanson back on a dive. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw safe. The next pitch misses. Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. On to Bogarts. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs nothing. On to the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Misses outside, 2-0. On the ground, Swanson. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Xander to the plate now. He played in the Seoul Series to open the 2024 season.
Such a cool experience for both teams, Boog. For Bogarts, it was the 5th country he's played in since joining Major League Baseball. He had the chance to play in the London Series with the Red Sox in 2019 and in the Mexico City Series with the Padres in 2023.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Going back. Just missed it.
Man, I'm telling you, you better have your life insurance policy right. When you challenge the Ivy, there's brick behind that. It's not forgiving at all, but he seemed to be concerned about one thing, and that's making that catch. Nice job.
O'Hearn stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. He swings and fouls one off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ramon Laureano into San Diego on deck circle. Two down, nobody on. In the air out to center. Swanson racing over to make the catch. Padres down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom 4, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That's outside, and that's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count. Count full.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. And that misses, and it's 1-0. Darvish kicks, delivers. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count even 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Darvish checks over to first, and he's back. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. That to right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Roll to short, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So here's Horner now. Grounded out his first time. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Laser could be trouble coming home. He'll score easily. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly, flied to right his first time. And a slider misses down and away. That's hard hit on the line. This one looks like trouble. Horner flies around third. He'll score and then tie it. Fires the second too late into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Well done. Drives in the run. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Willie Castro, the next Cub to hit. Makes a sliding stop to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. They get two and draw even again. We're headed to the fifth. We are tied 2-2. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's Ramon Laureano. Shota back to work. Swing and a chopper out to short. And Laureano is retired.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Cronenworth, a seventh-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. First pitch misses.
1-0.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. 0 for 1 so far. Outside low, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Cronenworth, the base runner at first with one out. And that's in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw there. Safe.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Man at second. And that one fouled off.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Runner at second, 2 down. Pitch misses. And the count is filled up. Luis Arias in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Swanson digs in. Just missed.
You know, these Cubs just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Slides, but it gets by him.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Down the third baseman, Matt Shaw. A single his first time. And that's downstairs and outside. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt.
2-1.
Save. He beats it. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
3 balls, 1 strike.
(3-1) now. And ball 4 to
back down,
aboard. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. Both 2 in this one. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Pitch misses outside. Now 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Jeremiah Estrada getting loose out there. Marinaccio getting loose as well. That's inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Curve in the dirt. No outs. Runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Jeremiah Estrada into the game.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Line drive, base hit, 1 run in already. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third, bases loaded now with still nobody out.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Just missed. Shaw on third. Bush at second. Happ at first with no outs. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next offering is downstairs.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Up the middle, a sliding stop. The feed for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one's in there. 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 4 and the Padres 2. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Padres need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Arias checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now it's Manny Machado. He is struck out and he is walked. And Manny gets a piece. And there's a curve through for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Rip to third. Sends it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Shota Imanaga gives way. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. So a lefty out of the pen, Caleb Thielbar.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And there's a strike.
One and one.
In the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. And the sweeper misses.
Really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2. Right here, Xander Bogaerts now. Fastball for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Bogaerts started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Outside low. 2-1. Arise at second with 2 down. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Kelly makes the grab. And that is that. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Padres 2. Back here at Wrigley Field, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Nico Horner. Swinging a foul straight back.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is downstairs. And another ball.
3 balls, no strike.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first with 1 gone. Willie Castro will hit next. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
0-1
Throw, and they got him.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Inside. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. On the ground right side. Cronenworth whips it to first. And that is that. Nothing happening there for the Cubs as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Pomerantz.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
O'Hearn in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch in the outside corner.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Digging in, Ramon Laureano. The Cubs holding on to a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets him to chase after that one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Rogers warming up as well. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
So digging in, Jake Cronenworth, 1 for 2. Pomerantz, 36 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Way high.
That's upstairs.
Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Freddie Fermin waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. In the air to left center. Hat moving under it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ron Marinaccio.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. A walk, and he's also singled. The pitch. Fought off foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is outside. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Shaw up for the third time and takes ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Yuki Matsui, the left-hander, up and throwing. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Bush, the
Ball
next
one.
to hit, takes ball one.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Upstairs.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Rogers.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the catcher up to hit, Freddie Fermin. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Brad Keller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Crow Armstrong right there to make the grab. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Tatis stands in now and watches strike one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Way high with that one. 1-2 to count. To the right side. Horner on the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias, 1 for 3. Just missed. The Padres down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 8th. The 1-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here comes Manny Machado.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And that one almost hit him. The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Bounced out to short. Swanson. And that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 4 and the Padres 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Yuki Matsui. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ, former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati, grew up in Pittsburgh. Hard hit right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Fastball is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball. That one in there across the letters. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Now a pop-up on the infield. Arise has it sized up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. back, and on the mound is the closer, Brad Keller.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. That just misses, and the count is 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Good eye in that spot.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Bogarts in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The Cubbies trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And it's even up.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
One down, base is empty. And that one moves his feet. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ground ball out to short. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So they're down to their final out. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Next offering is in for a strike. Keller is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.